Slim ni aje? Ochi, kwanza nafaa nikuletea hapa live. Tuchapia about hizo ngoma unatoa. Slim, hopefully utanika kwa committee to raise pesa ya kwa MP. Ni aje Slim? Hey. Yeah, but then nitakutext, then we can have a chat. So guys, welcome as we discuss this. So Slim, do you have any question on fitness? Yes, Slim is becoming an MPOG. Niaje fit? Niaje?
Papa, vipi papa?
Mzuri.
Maze, I apologize about last week, man. Let's say it's been a tough year.
And it's still a tough year.
Yeah. All will be well though. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, papa. Nice to see you finally up virtually, Maze.
Yeah, thanks. Finally, after many weeks of planning and all that. Yeah. And also I think finally talking to you.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I thought I need to bring up Alvin on this.
Yes.
Live. Because now just generally I think I live in New Zealand, so nimekuwa nikiishi huku like for 5 years now.
Okay.
And when I came here, of course, from Kenya, coming here to do youth work and this.
Yeah.
It was the first year I really added weight, like I added like 15 kgs because of Burger King, KFC. Maisha ya London.
Uko suffering, you add weight. Uko, my friend, you lose all the weight.
You lose all the weight. So it's just because I've been following you for a long time. Then I was like, I just saw your Instagram was on. I was like, this guy. So I said, I think I looked at one of the programs you just put through YouTube. I think you are working with, what is his name, Mugambi or someone on
Mugabi
on a YouTube channel.
Dambo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just like that, it's been now 3.5 years of my fitness. I've lost all those. I was like,
that's good, man. Congratulations, man. Now you know it's all about consistency, Apple.
Oh yeah. I think before I even ask you a question, before I started, because I started like 3.5 years ago, I used to see guys with abs and six pack, and I'm like, these guys, these are things unazapata tu haraka. But then now, when I started, then of course, one of my biggest, and I think one of the question at last, one of my biggest misconception was I could eat burger, KFC, all those, and lose all of that in the gym. But
you can't outwork a bad diet, my friend.
Yeah, so
yeah,
so Karibu. So one of the things I just, because now for me, I've watched I would say nearly all your YouTube channel on. But then for those who are watching, if you please subscribe, go and follow Alvinlee on Lee World, LEE World. So just stories, and so I know a bit of, especially the series you guys have been doing, how our past affected our marriage.
Yes.
It's been interesting for me because I've been married now 16 months.
You are married. Hey, my coffee is a killer, my friend.
And I had to see you now. So it's
good.
Hearing your stories and watching, I'm like, I think I need to tell, because now my wife is from New Zealand and she's white, and we're expecting a baby in the next 2 weeks.
So man, it's hard work, eh? Congratulations.
So I think maybe just for people who are watching, just maybe a quick introduction on what you do and what pulled you into fitness and health, and more so, what put you into becoming a trainer?
First of all, my name is Alvinlee Anyumba. That's my full name. The name that I don't use is Omondi, aka Omosh, but don't call me that.
I was shocked when I heard that.
Anyway, yes, but I'm Alvinlee Anyumba. I'm Kenyan, obviously. Uh, Education was in Uganda, came back to Kenya for uni, fell in love with fitness. I've always been into fitness from childhood, not in terms of TZ, but in terms of sports. I did swimming and rugby competitively, fell in love with working out because you cannot be doing sports and you're not working out, okay?
Yeah.
So, and then I started training my cousin, my mom, and they got good results. I said doing my own thing. I was doing calisthenics for 10 years. Then 3 years ago, actually, 3 years, it's now 3 years and a half now. Is my fourth year of weight training.
Mhm.
Yes. So I've been training for 14 years, let's say, in total. Uh, it's the love of training, like it's therapy. Working out was therapy. Feeling feeling strong, being able to hit your goals daily or weekly, like something you're looking forward to. For me,
Yeah.
it wasn't really much about how I look, but also what am I capable of doing. So those are things that really put me into fitness, and then into coaching was how I loved teaching people and seeing the results. So I was so happy to see my work. It's like I'm a painter, when you're painting and you're seeing your painting come to life. Yeah. So that's how I got into all this fitness thing. So far I've been doing it uh, for 7 years, career-wise and professionally. So we're still going up.
Oh,
That's me
nice.
in a nutshell.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks. So I'll ask some of the questions because I'll just mix them because there are quite a number, and most of them I'm sure it's obviously what most general people would ask. But one of
Yeah.
the things for me, I don't say I regret, but just I wish I started working out, or because when you're a teenager, unaenda gym kidogo, unado to push-ups, and I
Yeah.
disappeared for 10 years.
Yeah.
So I started working. Now when I came back to working out, it was now 30 years. So I'm like, what
Well,
time has gone? But of course, I've caught up a bit.
yeah.
And because I was watching your journey the way from calisthenic, like 10 years now, less than
Yeah.
4 years, and I'm seeing the weights you're pushing, pulling, I was like, was there anything specific that pulled you from calisthenic to now bodybuilding to now, to I would say powerlifting to stroke now, strongman?
Strong one. Yes. Um, First of all, people underestimate calisthenics. That's bodyweight training. Calisthenics is actually mainly bodyweight training. That's calisthenics. And people underestimate it so bad. Let me tell you, the benefits of calisthenics are very broad and very good. Like things like muscle mind connection, it's very easy for you, which is very difficult while doing bodybuilding. If I to just go straight into bodybuilding, a person wouldn't even understand mind muscle connection. But with calisthenics, because you're trying to build your body using body weight, you have to learn to understand how your body is working, how to build your body just using your body weight. So ukifanya push-ups, you're feeling each and every rep, you're understanding failure. So I used to use bodybuilding principles because I was reading bodybuilding.com articles and all that, and bringing all that into calisthenics. Okay, I could not afford a gym, and I used to think that was just another lifestyle which I couldn't afford. Okay,
Mm.
so and then I watched Bar Brothers on YouTube, so I got very fanatical with them, and I just started working out. So the strength and mind muscle connection I got from calisthenics easily translated into weight training, because the first time I did a bench press, I did 90 kilos for 100.
Oh,
That's a bench press. Yes. Because
whoa.
back in calisthenics, I'm doing routines of 200 push-ups,
Yeah.
and sometimes they're weighted. I'm doing all variations. I'm doing diamond push-ups, wide push-ups, and all the stuff. I'm doing dips because those are very fundamental movements that people undermine. Even bodybuilders till today do push-ups, do dips, do pull-ups. All those are things that people undermine. I was doing a lot of pull-ups. Pull-ups ilikuwa kama warm-up daily almost. I was doing pistol squats. Pistol squats really build your balance, stability of the hip, your knees, and also building strength. So when I went to do squats, the first time I did squats, I think it was after a month, I hit 130 kilograms on that. Deadlift, I think it was after 2 to 3 months, then I hit my 200 kgs. That is straight from calisthenics when I was just transitioning. Actually, I started doing weight training around the last elections when people were scared that there will be another fight or something else. So that's when I started doing, that's when I started working out at the gym for my first time, you see. So I would say the carryover was big for me. And then I understand the science of working out. Number two, I was very consistent. I don't start and stop. Me, if I put my mind, I'm starting this, I'm doing it daily. Because I can give an example. There's a time nilitoka shule. Shule was Strathmore. From Strathmore, I go home, cook food for my parents and my young brother, leave it there, nafanya assignment. Then I slept off. Okay? I slept. Then I woke up at around 2. I was like, sijafanya tizi. Nikashuka stairs, nilifanya tizi. I'm not lying to you. Askari looked at me and I was like, where?
This
He
guy
didn't say anything. Alishanga too, you know. So that consistency, day in, day out. Like I used to be crazy. I used to do 7 times. 7 days. Every day was a workout day. Then I reduced it to 6 times. Then as I read more and all that stuff, then as I got certified, then now I understand fitness in a more wholesome manner, you know. But before, I would say for a beginner, anything works as long as you're consistent. That's it.
Yeah, and there is something you've said then, because that was one of the questions someone inboxed me, Kasema, what is this thing called mind-body connection? Because for me, It took me, after 2 years of at least training and trying different programs, I was going, of course, benching, doing all those things, a bit of cardio. But I was aware there is something like mind-body connection, but
mind-muscle connection, actually.
Feeling the squat, feeling the deadlift and anything. I don't know, is there any, but I guess in our society, whether in New Zealand or Kenya, we are busy, you to gym, umeingia, you do your 40 minutes or an hour, umetoka. And even for me now, when I go to the gym and do some workout, I can see someone who's not connecting their mind to their body. I can literally say that this guy he's working out, but here. So are there, I don't know, what tip would you give someone to, whether it's HIIT exercise or gym, just to connect their body to their mind?
I would say it depends. It depends on the training style or training principles the person is following. Like for example, let's say for example, CrossFit. It's mainly how fast can I finish this workout? Mainly. There's a lot of skill work in CrossFit. There's a lot of like, let's say, Olympic lifting and all that stuff. But those are power moves, strength moves. There's not much of literally bodybuilding. In bodybuilding, that's where you have to put that into practice, whereby you have mind-muscle connection. Because mind-muscle connection is going to help you grow your muscle. You're feeling your muscle contracting. If you're doing a bicep curl, you're not just doing this, okay? When you're doing a bicep curl, you're literally squeezing fast. Contact is where the tension is created. So as you're squeezing the dumbbell, just squeezing it like this, you'll already feel your bicep is slightly contracted, slightly. Then when you curl it all the way, even if it's a 5 kg dumbbell, my friend, you'll feel okay, sasa nafanya kazi. You get? And those are the small, small tweaks. Everyone may be consistent in working out, but the small tweaks in everything in life that make the biggest difference. Like, for example, in bodybuilding, intensity, mind-muscle connection, and consistency, and your nutrition really will help. In power building or powerlifting, it's your technique, setup of deadlift, setup of squat, how your ritual you do before you go for your squat, your breathing and pressing. Such small, they look small, but it makes the biggest of difference, you know. So even in Olympic lifting, same thing, small hints and tips on how you're grabbing the bar. Is the bar close to your body? Like, people don't know this. With deadlift, the bar has to be close to your shins. People start with the bar away from their shins, so
Yeah.
you see that dog back. You see, those are small things that need to be put into consideration, and that's why people need coaches to take them through that, you know. Yeah. So that's what
Yes.
I would say about mind muscle connection.
And also, just maybe connected to that, maybe if you can say something briefly, is there a what frame of mind should someone have when they're going to the gym? Is there should someone at least visualize the gym, even how you dress? I would say even a face. I don't know if
it, it depends, man. It depends. Like, for example, there's some people wakidunga tu a good gym attire. My friend, they're in the zone. Niko smart, so lazima I make sure I work out the way I look. You know, good shoes just make you feel like I'm the shit. Other people, the music they're listening to, others, the kind of headphones they have. Looking at mindset will
I think we'll wait 12 years, examining out a bit. I guess as we wait for Alvin to come back, send any questions as we continue. LeBron, I can only do 40 push-ups. That's not bad. Paul ulikuwa
what
umepotea
happened.
kidogo hapo. I don't know,
Oh,
just
pole. Ni third world problems.
well, I tell you. Yeah, so
Yeah, I was
yeah.
saying, sometimes men are training for ladies and ladies are training for men. So all that put them in a different mindset for the gym. So everyone is different. Yeah, there's no specific answer for that.
Yeah. There's someone called LeBron saying, I can only do 40 push-ups and you're talking of 200.
There's there's levels, my friend. There's
Yes,
levels. I also started huko chini. Mi nilianza na 10, my friend. Nilianza na 10 pekee. So yeah. Actually, I started with less. I started with 5, if I remember. You know, from 5, tomorrow you hit 7, next week umefika 10. Sasa from 10 unafanya sets of 10. Once you start getting sets of 10, 10 inakaa, it's easy. With body weight, it's so easy to see improvement as long as you're consistent.
yeah. You're a bit hanging kidogo. Yeah, Alvin is Alvin. Oh, I think what Alvin is saying in terms of 200 push-ups, it should be in sets. It could be in sets of 20. That's 20 sets of 10, or it could be another 10 sets of 10 sets of 20. Most people do that. And as I said, I don't know why Alvin is hanging out.
Forgive me, guys, Maze.
Pole,
Yeah. Yeah, so people should not get worried of 200 push-ups. My friend, you cannot do all that at a go. So it's spread out throughout the workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's someone, as we continue, there's someone as a mapper. Haki unakuanga mhot, my nostrils are hot anytime nakuona. Alvin is married. Cheruto. Yeah.
And my nostrils hurt anytime.
Ah,
Hey, nice one. Thank you,
but thanks.
Charuto.
So just, I was wondering, are there any like I would say three big misconceptions that people have when about fitness, general public? Oh, if I Alvin, it's
That's so funny.
yeah. LeBron Kelly, I think no, you can't. I think the most push-ups someone has ever done is maybe around 90 to 100 there, but I don't think that is anyone who's done push-ups to 100. We'll see. Rick Okechia, what's the easiest way to start again? Yeah, I think Alvin, his network. What's the easiest way to start working out? I would say for me, I look for the most simplest program, which let's see if this works. Yeah, let's give Alvin. Yeah, if you have any questions, please tuma hapo as we go through this. Or what to consider making a meal plan for a client. Or we could just give Alvin maybe a minute before he comes. So just keep on sending your questions as we wait for Alvin to come back. Yeah, Alvin will be back in a few. So I can just send him a message. Again, if you have any questions as we wait for Alvin. Karibu back. I understand.
No, man.
Mm.
And it's 11 p.m. I mean p.m. The Wi-Fi should be good. Anyway, tuko sawa sasa, no bundles.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there are a few questions that have been written there, but I wanted to ask a question for someone who maybe they've never worked out and they're also a bit overweight. Because for me, of course, now I'm not a trainer, but just a few people interact with. They keep asking me questions. Hey, what should I do to be like you? I'm like, based on my body structure and all that. So, what would be tips for someone who's quite overweight, maybe has a tummy? It could be a lady or a man.
For
Just
beginner,
a few
first things
tips
you're
for
going
them
to
to
do
consider.
is yeah.
Oh, Alvin's Wi-Fi is. Yeah, Alvin's network is not too good today. Yeah, keep sending the questions. I'll just write it down. Hi, Nikita. Good to see you.
Hey,
Pole,
back.
pole.
I'm back.
Yeah. Nikita, how are you? Good to see you. I think I'll text you. It's been a minute, but hope you're doing well. Yeah, Paul, I understand. Sometimes Wi-Fi can be quite something.
Mark, you see me?
Yeah, I can see, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
having network issues. The bars are not full.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So going back to the question you asked about beginners,
Yeah.
first thing they have to do is build a habit, new habits, new healthy habits. You're going to deal with small goals, okay? Those are called behavioral goals, dealing with one day at a time. So, like for example, let's start with sleep, okay? I'm going to sleep. If I sleep at midnight, let me try and sleep at 11 p.m.,
Mhm.
okay? Build that consistency because sleeping and recovery is very important when you're getting into fitness or even anything in life. Okay, deal with sleep 1 hour earlier than what you're doing before. Then next, activity. I'm going to move more. I'm going to walk more. I'm going to do, let's say I'm going to do 20 minutes walk every day. Let me be consistent with 20 minutes walk every day for 4 weeks. Okay,
Mhm.
that's another thing. Another thing is this: let me just concentrate on more whole foods, more God-made foods than more man-made foods. You understand?
Well, eating, LeBron is saying, Alvin Shidangoni, what eating after working out, what could be the problem? One, of course, appetite. Oh, yeah, I think Alvin, LeBron, I think we have opposite problems. For me, I seen an appetite before eating, then I've seen an appetite before going to the gym, then after the gym. Yeah, today Alvin's Wi-Fi is being a bit crazy. But just keep sending your questions, I hope, as we continue. Shay Bahati, is it true that squats add blessings behind? I can assure you, I think so. But for most ladies, it's squats, it's leg press, it's kickbacks. I think those really help for that. Just give Alfie some time. Sorry guys for that. Let me write some of the questions here. Oh, Giddy. Yeah,
Frustration kibao, my friend.
Akipole yani. Yeah, because I can see maswali ni mingi hapa hata wale anaandika.
Maze, I want to help. I want to answer, Maze. Lakini hii network, man. Enemy of progress.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so you had mentioned just tips for
Yes.
people who are beginning in terms of improve your sleep, move
Yes.
a bit more and more
Yes.
consistency.
Yes.
And there's an aspect eating God-made food rather than man-made food.
Yeah, as in just reducing, eat more of that. So if you feel like you're craving chipo, let me say, ati nimemeza wifi.
Normal.
Good one. You'll have that one. So I'm saying, if you feel like you're craving chipo, rather go for, let's say, nuts, salted nuts or seeds. Things like that can help you get that craving away, Such small things. So food, stop overthinking about junk and snacks. You see, our snack choices are the problem. Most of our ladies, when you think about snacking, you think of crisps, you think of wows. Unajua wows, by the way.
Oh, no.
The ladies here know wows. Trust me, they know.
Oh.
Wanakulanga hizo vitu. Na they're for totos. So anyway, they eat a lot of that. So they should be more wise in choosing food choices. Let them eat more of whole foods than junk food. Those are small steps that beginners can take.
And just following on to that, and I'm sure you've had this, so should someone lose weight, then build muscles, or should someone build muscles and lose weight? Because I know it's a big question people ask, especially for someone who's overweight or some even obese. How should someone approach that? Please, Wi-Fi, don't. Yeah, Alvin's. Let me refresh and see. Mhm. Official Delicious, how are you? They will give, let's see if, give Alvi a minute again to try and sort his Wi-Fi, and we continue. Just write down your questions and be able to answer those we can in the next 30 minutes. I think Alvi is getting back to us.
Mark,
Yep.
nikitoka na kusikia. When I'm in, wagwan, man.
Oh,
Anyway, which other questions are there?
oh yeah. So someone, a quick one. Someone is asking for a plug for gymwear, where they could get some gymwear in Kenya. Because I think it's everywhere, I would say.
Toy market, Gikomba.
Yeah.
We have Lift Apparel. Okay, Lift Apparel are also good guys. But also it depends with their standard of living. Unajua, most of us buy from toy market. People will want to go to a Nike store, so it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you. I think as long as you feel a bit comfortable in whatever
Exactly.
you're wearing, and also the question was asking for, especially for beginners. Of course, kuna beginners, intermediate, and of course some of professionals and trainers,
Advanced and elite, yes.
advanced. There's this question: should someone lose weight for a period of time, then start building muscles, or should they build muscles, or is there a correlation in between those?
It's a myth. I won't even say it's a myth. It's just trying to overcomplicate something easy. It's very simple. Just work out. Work out and eat according to your goal. That's it. There's nothing like lose weight fast, then build muscle. When you're losing weight, do you know you're building muscle? Because you're working out, right?
Yeah.
I give up, man.
Oh, so
Mark, have I gone?
no, you're still here.
Am I back? Am I Nini?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can see you, Pierre.
Hey, man, I disappeared for a few. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying it's a
Oh,
myth. It's overcomplicating life. Okay, when you're working out, you're definitely building muscle. That's the first thing. It's very obvious. So don't overcomplicate life by saying I'm fast losing weight, then I build muscle. You build muscle to lose weight, to lose fat. People should understand that. So you focus on resistance training, of which resistance training builds muscle, and then to lose fat and body weight, focus on a caloric deficit. That's it. There's no, don't overcomplicate life. Just do the workout, train hard, train intense, and eat according to your goal. Case closed.
Yeah, there's a guy called Ben Mbari anasema, please don't give up, dog. So must give up because of Wi-Fi.
I'm trying.
You're trying.
Maze, and it's 11 p.m. This is when people are sleeping. Nani ana watch series sahi? Anakunya Wi-Fi. Anyway.
Yes, so in terms of food, just a quick question on food. If someone is starting on a weight, whether it's gaining weight or losing weight, must they do, because a few people had asked me, must I do like must I count my calories for me to at least stay in the lane of either gaining or losing?
Yeah. It depends. First of all, depends what level you're in. Some people don't understand nutrition. Just like working out, we have beginners, intermediate, and advanced. It's the same thing with nutrition. You also have beginners, intermediate, and advanced. Okay, so with beginners, I will say, my friend, don't stress yourself. Answer to now, hand portions. Hand portions. Like, you know that this is your protein. You know that this is your carbohydrates. You know that this is your vegetables, such stuff. You know that this is your fat, as in, that's called hand portion control, or eating half your plate is veggies, then quarter carbs, quarter protein. That is for beginners. Then as you slowly advance, now we can maybe start trying to use calorie counting trackers or apps that will help you, because it's like going into war, build a plan. You have to have a plan. You have to see where you're going. So if you're not counting, if you don't know how much you're eating, then it's like you're fighting a losing battle over and over again. And also, these apps are not accurate. That's something everyone should know. They're never accurate, but at least it's an approximate. It gives us a guidance of, okay, this is what you're having so far. It's by the it's like,
oh, nice. Yeah.
am I back again?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, damn it. How do you net back pain after deadlift sesh? Try to perfect posture. Net is doing its thing, my friend. Hata
Yeah, you're back.
Kuna shida.
Oh.
Bundles are doing its thing. Network, please be nice. Yes.
As we a short question here.
Yes.
Short question. Kuna mtu ameuliza tu, what's your recovery strategies?
Sleep, number one. Sleep, number one. Remember, depending on how intense your workout is, sleep is number one. You can sleep 8 hours. Athletes who are more serious or competitive, 9 to 10 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And sleep has to be quality sleep. So that's number one. Number two, if you're working out according to your goal and all that stuff, don't overtrain. That means you go work out, then you go do cardio for 2 hours, 3 hours. Come on, your recovery haitakuwa. You get programming. Does your program have recovery in it? Because that's very, very important. you'll find like what I used to do in the past. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Hadi Sunday, I'm working out. Where am I resting in between? That's why you see people, when they're starting to work out, they're like, lazima nijenge hii mwili, lazima I lose fat. Then they go hard, no rest, then they
Yeah.
crash. Because there's no proper plan. So I would say everyone, even me as an advanced guy, I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday rest, Thursday, Friday. That is recovery. You get? Or you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is a light cardio, abs, then Thursday, Friday back hard. You know? So it all depends on what you're on that. Then also another thing is food. Food also helps you in recovery. So if most of for people who are cutting, my friend, that is the worst journey. I hate that journey of losing weight. I'm losing fat because you're eating less, you're working more. So your recovery there has to be sleep. You know, a lot of sleep has to happen there. Yes, and also you can also use aids of supplements like creatine, really helps with recovery. Hydration really helps with recovery. Such things. And then also stretching, doing your mobility to make sure that your muscles stay healthy, regenerates easily. All that is very important.
Yeah. And this, I'm sure this is a question you've been asked before many times. Is there the best option for diet, whether it's keto, intermittent, and I know it's a question you've been asked many times.
Let me tell you, I love these questions. You can ask me today, tomorrow, the next day. My job is to teach you, and we learn by repetition. Even the Bible says, we what do you call it? What do you call it? Is it faith is built by hearing and hearing of the word? Something of the sort. It has to be repeated over and over and over again. So may have no problem with that. Okay. No, there's no right diet. First of all these diets push one thing. If it's weight, because most of them were created for weight loss and fat loss. And the one thing they push is eat less, calorie deficit. That's the one thing. Intermittent fasting helps you eat less because you're eating within a time frame. If I'm giving you an allowance of 8 hours to eat, my friend, you'll eat less at the end of the day, in most cases. Okay. If it's keto, what is keto? Keto is 75% of what? 75% of fat, 25% protein, the other 5% is carbohydrates. So if you reduce carbohydrates, you're still in a deficit. You get? That's that. Which other diet is there? There are very many diets. Even if it's paleo diet, they're all pushing you to be in a deficit, whether I like it or not. So what I'll say is the best diet is the diet that works for you sustainably and consistently till the day you die. That's the best diet. Giving you the best results, making you feel the best, that's the best diet.
Just a quick one. Someone is asking, Kariru is asking, when bulking, what's the top reps for any workout?
Pardon?
And I think he's asking maybe in terms of hypertrophy, if you are bulking or if you're building muscles.
That is a very broad question that requires a broad answer. It depends. It depends what kind of training you're doing. I will start with bodybuilding. If you're bodybuilding, it's still work intense, man. If you're bodybuilding and you're bulking, that means you're building muscle, right? And if you're building muscle, you're working on reps of 10 to 12 reps, and certain exercises will require higher reps. Certain exercises will, like, let's say if I'm doing lateral raises, it will require 15 repetitions, such stuff. So it really, really, really depends. That is very broad, and everyone is different. Other people benefit from high volume. Other people benefit from low volume. So that is very broad. It has to be customized to the person. There is no general answer for that.
Oh, yeah. So, I think this is the same. You ask, what is dirty bulk and is it healthy? Oh, what is a dirty bulk and is it healthy? I think it's just saying maybe eating anything for the sake of bulking.
No, that bulk is this old school, what can I say? Dirty bulk is the old school way of bulking, whereby there's used to go and eat chipo, ice cream, all that stuff. It's just
Anything.
old school, okay? Yeah, it's just old school. But this is how I've done it. You keep 80% of your food clean, then the other 20% you can allow yourself a treat. That's a good bulk, because it's really hard for you to eat, let me say, 3,500 calories of clean food. Maze unakula tu rice na beans. Bro, ni ngumu, utashiba haraka na hiyo appetite itaisha. You need something yummy. You get? You need something yummy in the system. So if let's say you eat 80% of your meals are good, then 20% unanunua ka ice cream, ama you eat a pizza, ama you eat a chipo, then that is to me that's the right way to bulk, because it will help you hit your calories faster. Because you see, chips can be this small, but calories are high. Yeah.
Yeah, a question. I think this is one of my thoughts. And some, of course, friends and uncles and family, who are quite overweight, and you can see
Yes.
just based on the body.
Yeah.
Is there, I don't know if you can answer this. Is there ways you can, I don't know, nudge someone, or how do you, I don't know, what tips? Because like I have friends and people, I'm like, dude, or hey, in my mind, I'm like this. If you don't make changes now, in your 50s, 60s, it means you'll have gone quite a bit. I don't know, is there tips, or I don't know, any wisdom for friends who we have and we know anyway they need to do something on their food and start exercise?
Hey. Okay. No, as in, trust me, I understand what you're saying. Let me tell you, our job, it's tough because people have eating disorders, okay? There are people who have eating disorders. There are, let's say, ladies who have PCOS. That's also another condition that really makes ladies hold on to weight and even add more weight and all that stuff. I would say, number one thing, if it's really hard for them to deal with food, at least let them try to get active. That's what I would say. Let them just try to get active. Let them try play basketball, swim, walking daily, 30 minutes walk daily. Yani, if these guys are lazy, because many people are lazy, baby. Actually, humans are lazy, very, very lazy. So if you can just try to, it's true, man. If you can just try to walk more, because people underestimate walking, but walking is a big deal in burning fat. I can tell you, let a person walk 30 minutes daily for a start. Watch them transform before your eyes. It's crazy. Stairmasters, you know the Stairmaster at the gym? That's a very, very
Yeah,
good
yeah,
machine that can help people. Yes, can help people with the cardio and all that stuff. But if food is a problem, yani wamekata, just keep talking to them. The more you say it, the more cautious they'll get, and the more they'll try to take initiative to, walk, not to lie down on the couch sana. Alafu tell them, my friend, hypertension is real. Coronary diseases, heart disease is real. Diabetes is real. So if you show them that side also, yeah, it will help.
Oh, thank you. There's I think also this is one of the $1 million question for young people. Does alcohol stall
Yes.
your weight loss?
Yes, it does.
Especially for, I'm
Yes, it
asking, I think
does.
it's a
Yes,
big
it
good
does.
question because for especially people our age, a bit younger, people who want to go out on Friday and Saturday and still maintain their health and fitness, how do they approach that?
Yes. Okay. I understand we have a lifestyle. We are normal human beings. We're not going to compete on stage. We are not even athletes and all that stuff. Prevent cocktails. That's the golden tip I'll tell you about alcohol. Prevent cocktails. Uh, Take your alcohol neat and hydrate afterwards. That's what I would say. And then
Mm.
stay away from beers. Stay away from beers.
Oh,
That's what I would say. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So I saw, and I think this, because even my wife is pregnant. Kuna hii swali nimeuliza, is it as advisable to work out while pregnant?
Yes, it is, but then we have considerations here. Consideration number one: has the person been working out before being pregnant? Because
Mm.
that will determine how they work out while they are pregnant. Okay.
Mm.
If the person has not been working out before they are pregnant, walks can do. Walking,
Mm.
30 minutes walk.
Mm-hmm. Atita Fitness, yeah, yeah, totally agree with you as always can, as it will be. Beginners kind of get someone to guide you. Some people get crazy at the gym. Yes, very, very true. Yeah, Alvin is a bit, yeah, so Atita, that's a good one. Can't hear. Queen Beryl, yeah, so like Alvin saying, so Queen Beryl, like Alvin was saying in terms of if you're pregnant and you've been working out, you just reduce and keep working. But if you're not, then it means you're starting small and slowly just walking and do that. I think we can hear Alvin, but not clearly. Yeah, we can hear you, but of course, hatukuoni vizuri, but at least we can hear you. Oh yes, ah, Atita, yes, I'll drop to me a DM, then we can just plan a time. Yeah, because I'm sure there are many people generally who are scared of asking someone directly, especially if you're a personal trainer, and they know they don't know, but hawajui how to ask those things. Yeah. So yeah, Atita, I'll send you a DM. Thank you, official Titilicious. That's a
Mark, do you get me?
yes, yeah. So we'll give tunakaa Alvia ataweza kurudi. Just network today for Alvin. Just maybe ask the last two questions as we. Akipole for your network today.
Mazee na vile nimeshika
Maswali maswali ni kibao hapo.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Just a quick one here. Queen Beryl is asking, when you talk about walking as a form of exercise, is the speed a factor to consider?
Is the what?
The speed of the walk a factor, something to consider, how fast you're walking during the walk? Yeah, today the network is best. I know, Beryl. Michael, Kariru, Alvin, can someone who's 5'8" get to 100 kg? I've heard that weight is something to consider. That's a good question. Yeah, thank you. Which is true for official burial alkamauliza in terms of, is the speed of the walk a factor to consider? I think true, because if you go for a 5K walk and you walk for 2 hours, it means in a way it's not the same as walking 5K for 1 hour, because it means consider speed, burning calories, and so I don't know. Yeah, I think we might maybe plan to do another session 2.
Oh man, I'm back.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, there is Hypochi ni one of the artists in Kenya, sema sasa watu na mwili tufanyeaje? Kula.
Una exist tu. Jienjoy tu hapo. Tumeban bone marrow zote. Kula, my friend.
Oh, kula. Ochi, muscles, Ochi, I see you have muscles. Ni kukula ndio shida. Yes, I think. Beryl, which one was that? Please answer me before. Let me check the question from Beryl. Yeah. Ochi, omena, mtani, it's cheap. Beans. What else would be? Mchele, ugali. Yeah, Greener 785. I can see your question. Maybe I'll write them down, then we see you can plan with Alvin next time. What are the best exercises for lower body without equipment? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. So it has to be, of course, things like squats, jumping squat, jumping jack, um, lunges. Yeah, thank you, Atita. Yeah, well, hypochi. Umesikia hapo? Atita is saying you increase your carbs, which I think sometimes it's, especially for skinny people, kidogo ni ngumu. Yeah, so increase your carb intake, protein, and yeah, but also I think if you eat carbs, protein, and you eat well without also training, also you may add you may add fat because you're on calorie surplus. Mm. Yes, I think we'll plan with Alvi. I've seen all your questions. We'll plan with Alvileen for another time. Then we make sure. Talk about lowering body fat. I'm targeting 6. Whoa, Jackson. That one. 16% is good. Though they say for men it should be around 10 to 12. Myself, I'm targeting 10 for now. I don't know if examples of. Yeah, so yeah, guys, thank you for your questions. So for Alvi, network imekataa kabisa. Yeah, so thank you, Official Delicious, for all those. Yeah, so Atita, I'll just send you a DM, then we'll see if when you're available. But thanks, guys, for the question. Those who've been able to answer, but then hopefully we can answer some that are there. Thank you, official. I look good. All you need is maintenance, not noticing more. Yeah. So for me, and please follow Alvinlee Fitness on Instagram, and also he has a program on alvinleefitness.com. So just for all your fitness and everything. There is also a Tita Fitness. You can subscribe to his YouTube channel. So we'll do this session another time. And thanks for the questions, for Dr. Lisa. For people like hypertrophy, of course, wanting to gain muscles, you must be on calorie surplus. If you want to lose, it doesn't matter what program you're following. Otherwise,